Hello my friends and welcome back to Dragon Age Inquisition. In yesterday's video, we did have a day of very amusing party banter. I kept trying to get Iron Bull and Vivienne to talk more because I find their interactions hilarious. It is nice to know that Iron Bull likes pretty swords or pretty axes. So I thought that was funny. And I wanted to look at this amazing view of the stained glass wall that I've seen and run past like a million times, and I wanted to get a good picture of it today because it's just so stinking pretty. But anyway, today we're going to spend the day in Skyhold. I apparently have another prisoner to judge. I want to go to, I'm assuming these are my quarters, so I want to go there. I want to talk to Solas. I've been putting that off. When I zoned in, I saw there's a quest for Iron Bull. There's still a quest over here somewhere for Cullen. So there's lots of things to do / talk to people for. I probably need to check in with Josephine and lots of things to do. Oh, and Vivienne, I need to talk to her too. See, lots of things. So let's just get started, see what I can get through. Tomorrow, I do want to leave. I want to break up all this chattiness, but again, let's see what we can get through today. So I'm going to sit down and see who we get to judge.
This was a surprise. After you return from the bogs, we discovered this man attacking the building with a goat.
What?
Chief Movran the Under. He feels slighted by the killing of his Avar tribesmen, who repeatedly attacked you first. What should we do with him? Where should he go?
I have to know why. With a goat?
You answered the death of your clan with a goat?
A courtroom? Unnecessary. You killed my idiot son, and I answered, as is my custom, by smacking your holdings with goat's blood.
Don't look at me.
No foul. You meant to murder Tevinters, but got feisty with your Inquisition. A red-headed mother guarantees a brat. Do as you've earned, Inquisitor. My clan yields. My remaining boys have brains still in their heads.
Oh, chase and throw. Maybe that will look better. Drive them out of my lands. Is it called a gibbet? I don't know what that means. Arm and exile him to Tevinter. Well, that's what they were wanting to do anyway, right? And then they got distracted. So maybe go fight Tevinter, I guess?
It seems our conflict was accidental, Chief Movran, but it can't be repeated. I banish you and your clan, with as many weapons as you can carry, to Tevinter.
My idiot boy got us something after all.
Everyone seemed to slightly like it or really like it. Oh, I have 2 of 21 thrones now. That's a lot of thrones to find. But again, I have to wonder, do I have the right to exile him to Tevinter? Couldn't he just go wherever he wants? I mean, yes, I have soldiers, but like, can I really make him do that stuff? And again, So, okay, let's save. That was funny. Can all the judgments be this funny? There are goats in the building. That is so excellent.
Lost 3 shipments. It's still rough out there.
We'll get him back. We're backing the winner.
You always say we're backing the winner.
Who do you think makes it happen? We'll get them back.
Okay, thanks. Let's talk to Solas and we'll talk to Vivienne. Oh, no, wait. Hang on. Before I forget, because I've been wanting to do this for every trip back here. Go to quarters. And like I said, I'm assuming this is my quarters, but having never been there before, I don't actually know for sure. Okay, that's different. A Templar banner? Maybe not, because I'm a mage and I didn't side with the Templars. And we're still going up. Oh, hey, look.
They have certainly spared no expense.
Oh, wow. What is that? With owls and, okay, things. What's in here? I have my own personal wine room. I fully approve of this decision. And my lovely fireplace, and again, I need to fix the banners. I haven't done that yet. Lots of things I haven't done. Okay, up, I guess. And I don't... All right, can I just jump down at least? Oh, wow. Wardrobe, what is that? Casual wear. Purity. Vivacity? I don't... Did that just change my... Oh, it just changed my clothes. No, no, pass on that one. Let's see, formal wear. We can run around in a uniform? No, we don't need to do that. Outerwear. This seems more up our alley. What about that one? That's a nice brown coat. Nah, that's not bad. I like the little book on me. That's pretty cool. I feel like I have that, but I'm just now noticing these things. But armor. Immortal or eternal? Let's look at immortal. That looks more... No. Let's see what eternal looks like. That's even worse. Sorry if you like these. I don't. Ooh, the Night's Watch. What? Oh, that's the one I picked that I liked. Yeah, let's go with this one for now. I feel like the coat kind of works on a guy. I don't know if I'd look good on a girl. A little too bulky, but... Ooh, take. What can I take? Oh, Skyhold garden. Oh, I have a garden I need to look at. Hang on. There are things. I'm guessing it's under Skyhold. A greener garden with the right materials. Improvements can be made to the Skyhold gardens. With the right materials, we can fix up the courtyard and then a superior tower. So this must be what I need the logging stands and quarries for. But I have lovely views. Oh, this is one of the... Yeah, this was one I was down like on this upper battlements. Is that what they're called? And wanted to come up here because there's another tower. Nope. Well, the other tower is over there. And what's over here? Well, got my desk and my fireplace, and where do I go use the men's room? There's no bathroom. I mean, there's a pot, but it's by the fire. So, you know what? Don't need to worry about that just yet. But I am going to save and test something for science. So we've saved. Oh, no, wait, that goes on the... We'll test here for science. Oh, I can't watch. Okay, I can't go that way, apparently. Sorry, I can't watch because my stomach drops out. Okay, main hall. Let's go talk to Solas, and then from there we will go and talk to Vivienne, provided there's time. I have like 20-ish minutes left. I can't wait to see if like this all gets put back together. So that would be so cool. Let's save. Oh, and I have to do my specialization too. Need to do that.
What can I do for you?
Okay, I'll tell me about Corypheus again.
I need to know more about Corypheus.
You shamed him when you destroyed Haven. Spoiled his glorious victory. It would be worse to acknowledge that you had done so. He must continue on his course or show weakness. He will return to his plans to throw Olay into chaos, and then conquer it for Devinter.
Goodbye.
We'll talk later.
Goodbye.
You know, everyone else had other things to say to me, but not you.
Inquisitor?
Hi. Note from Leliana, something for your attention. One of our soldiers spotted Darian engaged in a, how shall I say it, heated debate with a man outside Skyhold. I investigated, worried it might have some connection to the Venatori, but this doesn't seem to be the case. The man is a merchant from Valrayo, Ponchar de Leo. He possesses an amulet which Darian was attempting to purchase. I'm uncertain why they argued, but if you wish to investigate further, I'll leave the matter in your hands, Leliana. So I saw a quest pop up, I think, and the Magister's Birthright. When Dorian went south, he did so with little in the way of coin and sold an amulet that proved his connection to House Pavus. Pavus. I think it's Pavus. A merchant from Valrio named Ponchar de Leo now has the amulet and apparently refuses to give it back to Dorian. Okay. Well, we'll deal with that later because I want to find my way up to Vivienne. Hello, Dorian. And on the way, we'll stop at Helissima. Turn in some corpse spray. Wasn't there a door over here? Am I going crazy? Here it is. I ran right past it because, yeah, that's me. Okay. Let's save. Oh, look, there's another, I don't know, relief section that I'm going to do. Oh, yeah, and this one is almost done. I feel like I already saw this one. Anyway, shiny. Getting distracted by shiny. Read. Construction report surfacing. Paint, plaster, tile, plaster, stone. Previous occupants have redressed over and over. Most are solid. Some I would strip down to the stone. The strength of this place is the foundation. Are we here for the long term, or is this Inquisition temporary? Amsel masonry. Do it right. The Inquisition is only temporary if we fail, and we're not failing. The Inquisitor, Sir Morris Quartermaster. And then there's something over here to read. Oh, Way of the Knight-Enchanter. It's the book for that. Anything else? Nope. Well, let's save and talk to Vivienne.
You've made such intriguing design choices for the castle, my dear.
Thank you.
They must be inspired.
Oh, well, you know, I haven't actually done much of anything. I've just kind of left it at default at this point. But you are too kind, or you inspired it. Now, you can't really, I don't think you can flirt with her and, like, progress because she's kind of with someone. She brings him up a lot, so, and then Josephine picks everything. So I'm just going to go with you're too kind.
Thank you, Vivienne. I'm glad you approve.
When things have settled down a bit, I will take you to Val Royo and introduce you to my seamstress. And appearances are important. We can't have you mistaken for a commoner.
I don't know about that. I am a commoner. I should be one of them. I can't be materialistic. I suppose you're right. Yeah, I am a commoner.
What's wrong with being a commoner?
There's nothing wrong with your birth, my dear, but you need to be an inspiration to the people. You command an army of the faithful, outfitted by the coin of the nobility. You must be a man who the common folk aspire to be and to whom the nobility bow.
And style is enough. Let them judge you by my deeds. That's a lot to live up to. Yeah, style is enough, Vivienne? Because I don't think so.
And you think I can accomplish this purely through fashion?
It is a weapon in your arsenal. Don't overlook it, my dear.
All right.
As the stories of the Inquisition spread, more and more people will wonder if you are the man they say you are. They will question what they've heard, but they will believe what they see. They must see someone greater than legends.
You hold the divine to that. There are others, and if I fall, this seems pointless. Well, let's go with this special on that.
If that's your standard for me, what does the divine have to live up to?
Andraste and the Maker cast very large shadows. The divine absolutely must set the example for all Thedas. She must seem to be the embodiment of the Maker to the faithful. She needs the authority of the Maker and the charisma of Andraste. It will be no small task to fill that vacant throne.
Oh, that's okay. Do you have anything else to say?
My dear, did you need me for something?
Any chance we might? I really don't want to go there out with her, so never mind. Okay, well, let's see. I can't get over to this door. It's blocked, and I don't know what that's supposed to be yet, so we'll worry about that later. Let's go and let's go down, and then I think maybe we will make our way out to where? How do I get to the garden from here? So that's down to the blacksmith. That's the war room. There's Solas over here. Have I gone in this door before over here?
Complete. Well, how about that?
Okay. Ah, here's the garden. This is really pretty. Plant a new seed. Read. Letter to an Inquisition agent, my darling Wilbur. I am so proud of you. We hear so much about the Inquisition in the village. It makes me happy to know you are doing your part. I am sorry about what happened to Haven. I will light a candle in the chantry for the fallen. Please take care of yourself. I know what you're like when things get busy, and the fate of the world hangs in the balance. You must take care of yourself before you can help save the world, you know. Don't forget to eat. You're still in the mountains? It must be cold and wet. Why couldn't it be a fort in the hinterlands? Then you'd be closer to home. Well, dress warmly. Shall I send you a blanket? Anyway, you should write more often. I don't understand why you can't tell me what you're doing. You shouldn't keep secrets from your mother. Love always, Mother. P.S. What do you mean I have to address the letters to Rector? Is that the name they call you there? Why? Your name is Wilbur Quigley. It's a good name. Wilbur was your uncle's name. He fought in the Battle of Riverdane. We are all so proud of him. Are you ashamed of your given name? Why are you ashamed, Wilbur? I mean, it's kind of okay. I mean, it's kind of a dweeby sounding name, but whatever. What is this? Oh, it looks like a chapel of sorts. Bride of the Maker. Pretty sure I've read that before, but... And then okay, we'll do stairs up in a second. Okay, I can't, why is there a door here that I can't open?
Fertile ground, even here. This hold has everything.
Yeah, but you couldn't feed the whole, I mean, this is a castle. You couldn't feed everyone by what food you could grow here, right? I just don't think that's possible. There's Lysette, and it's really pretty. Where does this go? Again, another door that I can't open. Let's see, Lysette and, oh, Mother Giselle. Judgy Mother Giselle, hello.
Ah, Inquisitor, you have finally come into your own. The Maker has put you on a difficult path. I pray you walk it safely.
Did you make me Inquisitor? I don't think she did, but we'll ask it anyway.
I remember our talk out there before we found Skyhold. It wasn't just the Maker who put me on this path, was it?
The Inquisitor could never have been Cassandra, or Leliana, or me for that matter. We are too political, too tied to the Chantry and all its failings. But I did not make you stand against Corypheus. I did not make you risk death to save the people of Haven. Only you could be the Inquisitor. I only pray the power of the Inquisition is enough.
Well, yeah, it's going to have to be. We're done praying. I'll prove myself worthy. No, I think it's going to have to be.
If the power of the Inquisition isn't enough, we're all in a great deal of trouble.
It may seem overwhelming now, but you have already done more than most could have. The Maker has chosen you to deliver us from Corypheus. You have the faith and support of everyone here. Never forget that. Now, was there anything else?
I don't think so. I guess tell me about Corypheus. We'll go this route.
Can you tell me anything about Corypheus?
I know nothing of the man personally, but the Chant of Light speaks of what he claims to be. No matter all their power, their triumphs, the mage lords of Tevinter were men and doomed to die. Then a voice whispered within their hearts, "Shall you surrender your power to time like the beasts of the fields? You are the lords of the earth. Go forth to claim the empty throne of heaven and be gods."
An old god.
That was one of the old gods speaking in their dreams?
Yes, Dumat, as I understand it. In secret, they worked magic upon magic. All their power and all their vanity they turned against the veil, until at last it gave way.
Yeah, that sounds familiar.
That sounds like what happened with the breach.
Very similar, Inquisitor. Above them, a river of light. Before them, the throne of heaven waiting. Beneath their feet, the footprints of the Maker, and all around them echoed a vast silence. But when they took a single step toward the empty throne, a great voice cried out, shaking the very foundations of heaven and earth.
Corypheus disagrees with that.
Corypheus said he found only chaos and corruption.
The Chant of Light says that it was beautiful until the Maker himself spoke. And so is the Golden City blackened with each step you take in my hall. Marvel at perfection, for it is fleeting. You have brought sin to heaven and doom upon all the world.
Again, that sounds different.
Corypheus seemed so certain that he heard nothing. He described it as dead whispers.
Bitterness, perhaps? He paid a high price for his crime. Violently were they cast down, for no mortal may walk bodily in the realm of dreams, bearing the mark of their crime.
Like my mark.
Walking bodily in the realm of dreams is exactly what Corypheus said he did. But the mark... could it be related to the mark I bear?
I cannot say. Perhaps Andraste saw clearly and we misinterpreted her words. It was always taught that the mark they bore was the shape of darkspawn. Bodies so maimed and distorted that none should see them and know them for men. That is all I know of your adversary, Inquisitor.
That's just a myth. It matches, but not perfectly. Kind of?
Some of the Chant of Light describes what we've seen and what Corypheus said, but not all of it.
The Chant of Light is the work of mankind. We of all people must accept that mankind is fallible. Listeners may have misheard one of Andraste's songs. Just one word sung incorrectly could change everything. And how many verses were stricken or changed for foolish political reasons, like the Canticle of Chartan. Still, I would trust these words over any spoken by Corypheus. I hope they help you.
Mine, sort of. Did they have those, like, Canticle of Chartans, like, in a Codex entry somewhere? Am I missing it? Do I have it? I just can't find it. Because that'd be interesting to read. Or is it like, oh, it's a myth? It's not a mythical, but it's like a... It's a verse of the chant that's been deleted from history, basically, that it's rumored, but no one actually knows what it says. So, good talk, Mother Giselle. Big brain thoughts. My brain is tired today. Well, let's speak to Elan Vimal.
Inquisitor, Elan Vimal. Honored to represent the College of Herbalists and offer my services as apothecary.
Oh.
I intend to carry on the work of my esteemed colleague, Adan. He thought highly of you. You will be missed.
Oh, that's right. He died. Because I had to loot. Sorry, his loss was unfortunate. He thought highly of me. He was kind of grumpy, wasn't he?
He didn't seem all that friendly toward me.
A sign of his respect. Smiles are saved for fools, so they leave quickly. All the mundane needs of Skyhold will be well tended. If you note anything special, let me know. I'm here to serve the cause we must.
Okay. Anything else?
Inquisitor.
Oh, great. Where did you study?
Where did you receive your training?
I studied with Adan after he left the service of the King of Ferelden. Well, when the king was no longer there to serve. Our College of Associates tends to meet informally. I've since been fortunate enough to serve various heads of state. They are all as good as another, truth be told. My skills and contacts are better suited to more imminent need.
So was he being Adan, was he serving Edward? Because it said when the king was there and when he wasn't there anymore. Is he talking about Edward or is he talking about Kalen or Logain? I don't know. How are we stocked?
What is your evaluation of our supplies?
We are well supplied, and I foresee only better to come.
Will your college help us?
Are there others who could come to Skyhold?
They are helping now. I have contacted many of our finest, and their influence is not inconsequential. They are not, shall we say, prone to take the field, but we will be well supplied.
And you're a city elf. I would assume so, right? There's no Dalish markings on her?
I take it you're a city elf, not Dalish.
It's not a useful identifier. I am an elf. I was raised away from the Dalish. No, I do not know their customs. Perhaps that wasn't immediately obvious. It's of little concern.
Yeah.
I have skill enough to be evaluated by what I can do. My associates appreciate my work.
That's fine. I didn't mean to upset you.
As you were.
Of course, Inquisitor.
Okay, so let's go over here and look at the plant your seeds. Plant seeds in Skyhold's nursery to grow herbs for crafting. Find seeds by gathering herbs in the wild. Oh, I can plant rare. I have one rare seed. Dragonthorn. There you go. Back. Back. Nothing. Well, it's got the little, like, thing on it now. How about you? We'll plant a common one. Unknown. Unknown. We'll go with, I don't know. Embryon? I haven't checked out my upgrades lately to see what I need or don't need. Oh, and another note. Construction report, scaffolding. Third fall in as many days, we need more sandbags. It's almost impossible to drive an anchor between these blocks. The place was built to last, but that makes it a fight to build it up. Bernal Ruffer. Approved. The Inquisition needs its people on good legs. Sir Moore's quartermaster. I wonder what that is. It's very pretty, but can we grow more than 2 seeds or 2 plants at a time? Because that would be useful. All right, there were stairs. Let's go up the stairs and see where I come out on upper part. Okay. So, is there anything over here? It doesn't look like it. And yeah, because my bedroom's right there. And I can't jump down to here, apparently. I know, it's so wrong. And this is an empty tower, I believe. I went all the way up to the top and, for science, tried to jump, but it wouldn't let me, which is fine because, I mean, seriously, look at this view. It is insane. It is so stinking pretty. I mean, who wouldn't? It's got to be cold up here. It's got to be freezing up here, and I would freeze to death. I don't do well in cold. Okay, that's done. We went there before. So this is the inn's little nook, right? And then I'm trying to make my way over to where Cullen is. And hopefully talk to him, and then we'll wrap things up. And this goes down by the inn. Yep. And then what's in here? Another book. Hard in Hightown, Chapter 5. I think I was missing it. Well, obviously I was missing that chapter, but I think
Strangest thing. When I reached down, my dagger was gone. Just gone. Know where I found it? In a barrel. The thing was filled to the brim with daggers. Got the strangest feeling. I know someone took it right off my belt, but I can't recall who.
That is some cool looking armor there, dude. Can I have that? Like with the metal and everything, and that's awesome. Okay, I know we're like at time for today, but I want to talk to Cullen. Because I want to. Do you sleep in here? Is this your bedroom up here? You know there's a hole in this roof, right? And yes, it looks like you do sleep in here. At least I would assume you sleep in here. There's a hole in your roof. I mean, what do you do when it rains? Like, your bed is practically underneath the hole. Anyway, it's fine. It's fine. Let's save. And talk to him real quick. I hope.
Inquisitor, I've found where the Red Templars come from. They're in Fall Redoubt.
Yeah?
The Knights were fed red lyrium until they turned into monsters. Samson took over after their corruption was complete.
How do you know Samson?
He was a Templar in Kirkwall, until he was expelled from the Order. I knew he was an addict, but this... Red lyrium is nothing like the lyrium given by the Chantry. Its power comes with a terrible madness.
Yeah, I remember Samson from Dragon Age 2. He was always wanting the dwarf dust. But I thought in Chapter 3, he kind of sobered up a little bit and wanted to rejoin the Order, but I could be misremembering. I've only played it once. So I believe you. That takes care of Samson. You're sure we can't use it? No, we don't need to use the crazy red lyrium.
The Red Templars swarming Haven were proof enough.
We cannot allow them to gain strength. The Red Templars still require lyrium. If we find their source, we can weaken them and their leader.
You want vengeance? Maybe. Good thinking. What's your plan? Well, yeah, tell me your plan.
Where do we begin?
Caravans of red lyrium are being smuggled along trade roads. Investigating them could lead to where it's being mined. If you confront them, be wary. Anything connected to Samson will be well guarded.
Obviously. Oh, great. We unlocked Codex for Samson. I'll look at that in a second. But I also have... Maybe we will work. There we go. Before the dawn. Much like the Inquisition, Corypheus has invested great time and effort building a trusted inner circle. Samson is a former Templar, a lyrium addict, and now the leader of the Red Templars. Cullen knows Samson well and believes intercepting caravans smuggling red lyrium in the Emerald Graves could get the Inquisition closer to taking him down. Yes, I have a section on Emerald Graves, which I haven't done yet. But let's look at the Codex entry for Samson, because you should be my only new one, I think. There we go. I mean, the crazy eyes, that kind of does it, right? So Samson, I want this made clear to every man and woman in our army. Do not challenge the Red Templar leader, General Samson, on your own. You may have heard stories of how Samson used to be a Templar in Kirkwall until he was thrown out of the order. Did they ever specify what he was thrown out of the order for? Because that would be something I'd like to know. That he became a vagrant begging for coin to buy lyrium, that man no longer exists. The fiend who attacked us at Haven had the strength of a dozen men. Samson has the training of a Templar and all the power of red lyrium at his command. For those who do not see it firsthand, he is as dangerous as any demon, perhaps worse. Treat him as such. I will hold personally accountable any officers who do not communicate this order to their soldiers. Letter from Commanding Cullen issued to the commanding officers and read to all Inquisition soldiers. Well, that's good to know. And then I had corpse, and then damage against undead increased, and then ghoul, and there's probably several others. Oh, no, that was it. But I feel like we made some progress. There are people I still need to talk to or places to explore. Where does that go? I wonder. I will find out because that's the way I will go back into the castle. But this is where I'm going to end things for today. Tomorrow, I do want to go back out to Crestwood. We haven't been there in a while. I kind of want to... Oh, it's Solas's place. I kind of want to rotate the zones until I have them as complete as I can. I will probably start the day doing some war table missions because we haven't done those in quite some time, and I need to kind of get caught up on them because there's so many of them. Oh, maybe we'll go to the, what is it, the Black Emporium? One of you kindly told me that I can go there now, and I'm just now getting to it, like weeks later. But anyway, this is where we'll end things, and tomorrow will happen tomorrow, as that's how time works. As always, thank you so very much for watching. Please do keep yourselves safe, and I will see you again tomorrow with another new Dragon Age Inquisition video.